is an opportunity. This is a moment you need to seize. Again, I did not have the resources, but because of my faith and my belief, I seized the moment and I did it with a sense of urgency. Well, the ironic thing about each one of them is that at the time, I didn't have the funds or the resources to do it. But by the grace of God and because of my faith and belief, I seized those two opportunities. Well, now here, we all are presented with an opportunity of a lifetime. And again, the resources are not really available to me. But something inside of me is saying the same thing it said to me for those other two opportunities. Just believe, just have the faith, and just continue to do what it is you know you need to do in order to seize this opportunity, but do it with a sense of urgency. And the reason why it's so urgent, because I've passed my 40-year plan. And thank God for Wealth Builders Worldwide and Sherry and Willie Brown. I was able to retire from the first opportunity I was presented with Wealth Builders Worldwide. This opportunity here is going to take me to the finish line. This opportunity is going to help me set my family up for generations. This metaverse opportunity is one we none can pass up. And our job is to try and get as many people as we can into this opportunity. And that is what we all are striving for. But those are the ones who don't listen, who don't take advantage of this, will say, I wish I would have in the next 5 to 6 years. Those are the ones that's going to say, I should have believed. Those are the ones that should have said, I should have had the faith to continue, and knowing that if I really truly want this, the resources will be made available. And I truly believe for all of us, anybody who is having the same issue of trying to get resources together to get the largest package you can get, if you truly believe and have the faith and do the things needed to be done, it's going to happen. Either you're going to do it through commissions, you're going to do it through some kind of gift, some kind of blessing. But I truly believe, family, we are not here for nothing. I truly believe we are here to seize all of these moments. But we have to do it with a sense of urgency, because the opportunities don't last always. They're here for a brief period of time. And the wonderful thing about that is we are here at such a time as this. And when you have a group of individuals, the leadership in Wealth Builders Worldwide, the leadership in GS Partners, when you have those kinds of individuals behind you, encouraging you and helping you along the way. I mean, Mr. Delco is doing 2 blitz a day until we get to the finish line of this opportunity. We cannot, family, not seize this moment. So let's, family, let's go and let's have a sense of urgency about this opportunity, because we cannot say we miss this opportunity. So thank you, family. Have a great day.
Wow. Thank you, Miss Sharon Vicks. Family, we're going to log off and log right back on. We still are dealing with a few issues here. If you would be so kind as to log off and log right back on in 30 seconds or less. And when we get back, we have a very special treat that we will share with each and every one of you. We'll see you back here in 30 seconds. Thank you, and thank you. This family is simply incredible. Thank you to each and every one of you. We're going to give it a few more seconds. Some platforms take a slightly bit longer time to reload than others, and we will give each and every one of the individuals an opportunity to jump back on. Sister Io, if we can get you to prepare to step forward to share a little bit about that incredible event that is going to be taking place on the 8th of August. Just kind of give you a little heads up. We're going to have you front and center. As soon as Brother Eric throws it up on the screen, we will have Sister Io step forward if she could, if you're in a position where you can share. No one can explain the details as well as you can. So, Sister Io, you have the mic.
Greetings, family. I am super excited to be hosting this event. So it's at the Spice House in the Cascade area, which is a historical area in Atlanta where, you know, a lot of millionaires, that was their area that they lived in. And no wonder I'm so on fire. All the aunties in Atlanta, we are rocking it. I'm so excited, y'all. I just, whew, I'm in the right place at the right time. I just wanted to say, Dr. Best, the replay again, the thing that stood out for me was the faith of a mustard seed when he said that. And, you know, everything that I feel like everything that I have been taught up to now within my faith, like I've heard that and I just tried to understand what that meant. And now, and then I went through the teachings of the law of attraction. And so now is the time that I get to put all that into fruition with this project here and with all of you. I'm so excited. I am just in the right place at the right time. I was divinely guided to host an event on August the 8th. And so we will be at the Spice House. Seating is limited. So please text your name to my phone number so that your name will be on the list and that will ensure that you have a seat. I have seen visions of standing room only at this event. And I'm just so super, super, super excited. I found my purpose. Last year, my daughter went off to college, my baby, and, you know, I was just like, I'm tired of doing hair. You know, I shouldn't have to keep working like this. This is just not right. It has to be a better way. And this is a prayer answered. This is my prayer answered. And I know that. I know that. I believe that. And, you know, it's all of our prayers answered. You know, we just have to see it. I'm talking to a client sitting in my chair about it, and they like, no. But then everything out their mouth is something about they need money or crying about money. But you telling me no. Then I hear a lady, she just got back. She bragging, she just got back from Cancun somewhere. But yeah, she crying about a $15 taxi ride back home. I was like, our priorities. I'm just so happy to be in this space. I'm just so excited to be a vessel of the divine. And, you know, it's not even about me. I'm building legacy for my grandson and his grandchildren. And I'm ready to make millionaires. So I invite you all out. I'm just so excited I'm excited to see you. Definitely RSVP so I can have your table reserved. And I'm excited. I love you all. Thank you, Dr. Best. Thank you, Brother Eric. Thank you, Sister Shayola. I love you all.
We love you too. I just
You're
RSVP.
welcome. We love you too.
Wow.
We love you,
And thank
Thank
you
you,
darling.
for
thank
being
you,
you.
thank you.
I sent my RSVP to you already.
Thank you, Sister Io. Thank you very much. Family, before we went to the break, there was a young man who had his hand up, and we definitely want to recognize this young man and his lovely wife. Many of you just know him by that incredible voice. I'm speaking of our very own Mr. Ed Williams and his lovely wife, Miss Nicole Williams. You have the mic. Yes.
Y'all excuse me. I'm like super giggly this morning because I got my secret weapon with me this morning. You know, and I can start with her in position, it is over with. So we woke up this morning and we were actually the target of, I guess you could say, um, the hate only family could give you. Let me say that. And I just want to say that it's so wonderful to have this type of leadership and this type of mentorship to show you how to respond at the critical time. Because you know your response, with your responses, you actually are making history. You're making history and you're gonna look back on how did you react? How did you respond when you were in the fire? How did you respond? What did you do? Did you keep going? Did you quit? Did you turn and go the other way? Did you flinch up? Were you really about that action?
Yeah, we.
I mean, I just want everybody, listen to me, listen to me. I am so thankful to be where I have prepared myself
Okay.
for
That's your
each and
screen.
every day of my life. I'm so thankful
Here,
and
share your
happy to be
Facebook.
I'm
here.
sorry, Mr. Williams, you were inadvertently muted, sir. There you go.
I just
If you
want,
can
well,
unmute,
I want to say, don't worry about it. It won't throw me off at all. I am so thankful
thank you.
to be where I have prepared my entire life to be. I want to thank the Father for giving me the vision, the eyes to see, and the ears to hear, to understand what it means to have the tutelage of a Dr. Tyrone Best and not to take him for granted. Because I read and study a book that proves that the Israelites themselves hate their people. It was not a prophet, a king of Israel, not one disciple, not one man of the Lord in the history of the Bible got through life without being hated by his own people, without having those among his own nation that did everything they possibly could to sow discord among the brethren. So all I want to do is to make sure everyone on this line knows, keep going. Don't take this leadership and this mentorship that we have and this experience and this time. Please don't take this for granted. Listen to everything that you are taught and implement every single thing that you are taught. This book is one of the best books written just for the title alone. I want everybody, please, please, if you have not read this book, and if you have not gotten this book to your team, you are doing them a disservice. I want to read the title. It says, The Dream Chasers Manifesto. Now, you need to Google manifesto to find out what manifesto means, okay? Google it. And you'll even understand even deeper what this title means. But this is where it gets important. It says a dreamer's guide. Do you understand how necessary a guide is in this wicked, depraved world and society? And especially being on the bottom and in the pure pitch black dark. A dreamer's guide to surviving in a jungle of non dreamers. You may love me. You may think you want the best for me and still be a dream stealer. It is a certain type of armor you need to survive in this jungle of non-dreamers, family. This information that we are learning is invaluable to life. My entire life has changed. And me and my wife have always been super close. And we always been about that action. So understand something. It says that my sheep shall hear my voice. What does hear mean? It means when you hear the spirit of the truth, you are going to know it. It's just like Dr. Best said last night. None of these other organizations has ever done it. But guess what? Wealth Builders Worldwide will do it.
Amen.
Man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm so thankful to be where I am. Sister I.O., you will have a fully professional voiceover for your event. Trust me. And we will be in the building with guests. Because why? We about that action. I love each and every one of you. I do anything for you. Just so you know, man, we're about that action. We ready to pull up at all times. We do not play at all. Why? Because we want to look back on this time and we want to say we left it all on the field. We got 3 days left, family. Let's get to this rank, man. Let's go. Let's be about ours. Shout out to the family, man. Much love, honor, and respect.
Love you, nephew Ed and Nicole.
Thank
And
you,
Nicole.
Ed.
Love y'all, family. We here. We got eyes to see and ears to hear. Let's get it, family. Ain't nothing but a choice. We got all that.
Family, I say.
Wow. Wow. Thank you to the Williams.
Hey.
Thank you, brother Ed. Family, we have several hands that are up, and what you see on the screen now is something that we're taking very serious, family. We're talking about creating 50,000 millionaires within the next 6 years. The question is, are you going to be in that number? Many of the individuals that are here have already positioned themselves to be in that number. Right. Are you going to be in that number? 50,000 millionaires created by Wealth Builders Worldwide, or developed or assisted by Wealth Builders Worldwide. All I can tell you is buckle up, family. It's real. And if you missed those special events that were yesterday, buckle up. It's real. We are serious about this. We do have several hands that are up, and we're going to get to these hands. The next voice that you're going to hear from is no other than our very own Sister Otetiani. Sister Otetiani, you have the mic.
Greetings. It is such a joy and an honor to be here. Thank you, Brother Mike. Shout out to Brother Eric. Love the Royal, the Regal, the Righteous, and the Roar. And I love me some Sister Io. I've been making little Sister Io cutouts since I met her. And I know she is going to nail this Sister Io direction for us. But they leave off, and there's no harm, no foul. But some things that get left are the next level problems. They don't reveal the next level problems. Let me tell you, when you text 378 people in 48 hours, your thumb is going to feel a little funny. And if you're a seasoned citizen like I am, you're going to think, oh my gosh, arthritis is a come to visit. But it ain't arthritis, it's massive action. Plan. Doing it. Love you, miss you, mean it.
Thank you, Sister Otetiani.
Love you too, Tatiana.
Thank you. And such as a problem as that. Yes, congratulations on those texts, Sister Otetiani. You are planting seeds, and when those seeds come forward to harvest, oh my goodness. So keep planting those seeds. The next voice you're going to hear from, family, is no stranger to any microphone. And all I can say is this: welcome and buckle up. Sister Malta Meyer, you have the mic.
Hold up. Sister Tatiana, do you have something else you want to say? I'm still laughing at you. Go ahead and finish your thought.
Thank you. Well, it's interesting because I know our DJ is not available. Maybe Mr. Mike Johnson could sit in, but when I heard Mr. Smith, Brother Ed Smith talking, it just brought Rick James' Dream Chaser. Make my dreams come true tonight. Something like that happened in my head. I don't know what happened where you sitting, but that's what happened where I was sitting at.
Man, listen. Get ready. Grand Rising Royals and Nobles. Yes, sir. Dr. Bass, let me tell you, the way you be putting us to sleep, though, I woke up so fired up. I woke up so fired up. Everybody that spoke today, I want to let y'all know it is like that because we in the battle. We at war against principalities. Each and every one of us represents many things on this earth. We represent the age, we represent the day, we represent our bloodlines. I'm gonna say that again. We represent our bloodlines. You are calling your cousins, your friends, and family so they can rep theirs. If they don't want to, shame on them. Because, yeah, they're going to do that stupid stuff they do. They're going to scrape all their little money up to go to Cancun. Cancun been there. It's going to be there. But this wealth transfer is happening now. Right. Then they're going to come back to you when they broke. Right. Want to know what the $33 going to get. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Because while they wasting their time, you got your time. You got that same 24 hours. Go on to the next one. Go on to the next. Go to the store. Get you some milk. Get you some bread. Get you some butter. Make something of your day outside of them because that's what you're here to do, period. Now, while you at that store, you might be talking to the clerk. You might be talking to the owner. They're going to tell you these stories that Dr. Best just expressed to us on the Freedom Call. It's okay. Listen to the people out here. Plant that seed in their head. Get a number. Give a number. Get your business cards ready. The only place that I know that's running hard and going just as deeper than GA is VA and Malta Myers in Hayes, Virginia, baby. When I get that executive pin, Dr. Best, you ain't got to mail it. I come pick mine up, And let me tell you something. When y'all come to Richmond, it's on and popping. The revolution has begun. Ahoo.
I told you to buckle up, family. Ooh. Thank you, Sister Malta Meyer. Wow. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Family, the next voice you're going to hear from this young brother, when he shares a word, he always shares something from his heart. And I can only imagine what he has for us this morning. Yes, I'm speaking of our very own Brother Roosevelt Jenkins. Brother Jenkins, you have the mic.
Thank you, Uncle Mike. Assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters. I say, I give thanks. Shalom. I wanted to read to you chapter 5 out of the Dream Chaser Manifesto. It says, seek out other dreamers. To keep the focus and keep your dream, you must learn to surround yourself with other dreamers. This is a vital component to developing, keeping, and getting your dream. You see, there are 3 stages of your dream you must go through, and you need other dreamers to help you navigate and mature in this process. This could be your purpose and inner voice whispers. Maybe not those words, but you can get a certain type of energy from the idea, the task, and the activity. You find yourself immersed in the subject when you should be sleeping, but you can't sleep because the things keep going at you and no one else believes in you that you can do it. Think about the dream and you can do the work. I just wanted to read that to you and let you know that our brother on yesterday, Brother Abdullah, he went on ahead and registered. So he's a registered partner, and we're going to work on getting our certificate before the end of this month. He's looking at that $1,000 Hermes certificate. So, Brother Mike, you know what to do.
Okay, family, we have our newest registered partner, Brother Abdullah. Please unmute those mics and let's congratulate that young brother. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Welcome,
Abdullah!
welcome,
Welcome,
welcome, welcome,
welcome.
welcome.
Congrats.
Let's
Welcome,
go.
Abdullah!
Outstanding. Let's
Welcome,
go.
Abdullah.
Let's go.
Welcome.
We ready.
Awesome.
Congratulations, young brother, and welcome to the family. Brother Abdullah, if you have a few words you'd like to share, sir, all you have to do is unmute that mic. We'd love to hear from you this morning. But congratulations, even if you choose not to share, sir.
You must learn to surround yourself.
Okay, there he is. Brother Abdullah, you have the mic.
How's everybody doing?
Outstanding. How are you this morning?
I wanted to say, I appreciate, Brother Jenkins when I met him. He gave me the card. I took it. I'm in crypto, learning NFTs and learning. But this thing right here, this thing is serious. I really appreciate what everybody is doing. I think it's time that we should take back our time to, do that generational wealth. The world is changing in relation to how they get money. And it's time that we follow suit. I appreciate it. Thank y'all very much. Let's make that money.
Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome, sir, and congratulations. Congratulations, my friend. Family, they say the second time is the charm, so I get a chance to hear from a young lady that always makes us smile. Sister Otetiani, back to you.
Thank you, Brother Mike. I just wanted to expound further on this experience of the experience and the results of plugging in. And sometimes we hear plugging in so often, it never gets trite. Never gets trite. But sometimes you say, okay, maybe not today. But as I have committed myself, I've gone massive action plan. Finally, I thought it was a great acronym, but it's even more amazing when you apply it. Because as I find myself digging in and getting these texts out, when I realized the jewel in my hand, my portable office, my extension of my dashboard, my back office, I started working that thing, and all of the energy, all of the encouragement, all of the quips, Mike Johnson and Nikki Knox dancing, all of that was right there with me, and I was camped out, locked into my phone. And as I did that, you know what happened? I started making a presentation to myself, because every text is, I'm looking at the information, or I know what's going on. It's just about this. It's this beautiful thing that happens when you go full circle, and I think I went full circle. Because I'm gonna tell you folks, honestly, my heart wasn't actually totally in it. And I was jealous of people with their passion and stuff. I was jealous of my mate. This man wake up in the morning talking about ah-ooh, ah-ooh, ah-ooh. And now I have my own passion. I manifested it for myself, but I couldn't have done it without the village. So if I could just encourage all of us who found that phone weighing 233 pounds, and you got a sprained wrist. Those folks that are in there, I'm telling you, you can push through it, you can dig in, you can get her done, and you'll have that amazing sense of accomplishment that we enjoy hearing from the likes of Jocelyn Burrell and Ayo Smith stepping out and getting it done. Thank you, girlfriends, for leading the way, and I just hope everyone winds up having the thumb problem that I have, and have it soon.
Thank you, Sister.
Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Good morning, Dr. Best. How are you this morning?
Tiana brought me out. She brought me out because good morning. Good morning to the entire Wealth Builders family.
Good morning.
There's certain things that bring me out I want to address sometimes, and the major thing I keep hopping on is this growth thing. What Otetiani just talked about is growth. And when I say give yourself time to succeed, I'm not talking about time to make money. No. Okay, if you hang around long enough in this thing, you're going to make some money. But making money is not necessarily an indication that you've grown. And when she admitted that there were times she was jealous of her mate, okay, Where's all this enthusiasm come from? Where all this energy coming from? I don't feel that way. It's just another business. But if you give yourself time to people, this is the most incredible thing ever invented. Okay? I mean, it truly is. We're in a program which not only leverage the time, efforts, energy, and talents of the people, we're leveraging money. We're learning how to put our money genuinely to work. I made a statement the other day to my family because they was whining about situations and money, and they weren't whining about it. They was talking about not having enough money to do certain things, like, and it was a frivolous thing they was talking about doing, renting an $8,000 mansion and hanging out on the beach. So it wasn't that it was crying about paying a bill. They was just crying about not being able to do the finer things in life. And I made the statement, have you ever thought about elevating your income to match your dreams instead of bringing your dreams down to match your income? And that created a whole different kind of conversation. I've had a conversation afterwards with several members, and I've had a conversation with other people. Folks, it's all about this attitude thing. We have the most incredible vehicle in the world. But until we get the thing that's going on between our two ears right, we won't take advantage of the opportunity. Like Otikiani said, she didn't understand what massive action meant. She maybe thought she was taking it, but then she realized, oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm taking massive action. I'm utilizing this smartphone in my hand. Okay, if Tyrone can text 300-400 people a day, I haven't done it in the last 2 days. And this is why you got to seize the moment. Because the last 2 days, my fingers have been out of commission. This gout thing is the truth. Okay, I can't function. Okay, from what I was doing before. You got to seize the moment every day, because tomorrow's not promised. The next hour's not even promised. But tomorrow's definitely not promised. Okay, and people out there hurting. I just had a conversation with another friend of mine, 30 years on the job, 30 years. So I have $1,000. I said, that right there, there's something wrong with the process. It's not you. It's not you. But if you're in a system where you toil 40, 50 hours a week for 30 years and you haven't managed to save $1,000, put aside $1,000 somewhere for an opportunity, then they ought to tell you it's time to change, do something different. And that's what we're in the process of doing, folks. We're in the process of educating people, enlightening people, and waking people up. And some people are going to get it, and some people will not. I would encourage you, don't become weary in well-doing. Don't be discouraged. Everybody won't see what you see. Just keep doing what you're doing, and I guarantee the day's going to come. The day's going to come. When I first got in the Big A 30-something years ago, this guy said, I know they're laughing at you right now. He said, yeah, but just remember, they laughed at Columbus too. They laughed at anybody that's ever had a great idea, anybody that's ever had any kind of idea, ever. I mean, it's a historical fact. No matter what it is, if you come up with an idea, it's ridiculed, then it's violently opposed, then it's accepted like it's a normal part of life. McDonald's was ridiculed as some kind of pyramid deal. It was violently opposed. The government tried to put them out of business, and now McDonald's on every corner in America. No matter what it is. Walt Disney had the habit. He'd get an idea in his head about a cartoon, and he'd run around, he asked like 5, 10 employees, and the mass of the people have been so conditioned to think the same way that they can't see a great idea when it hits them in the face. It takes some conditioning to do that, or unconditioning or reconditioning, to get to where you can see an idea, no matter how great the idea is. And as we continue to turn this ship around, I'm not talking about the GS partnership, I'm talking about the mindset ship that we're turning around. That's what we're doing, folks. We're changing the mindset about money and banks. Everybody be conditioned to put their money in a bank. The bank is secure. The bank is this. It's federal deposit insured. Yeah, but they rip me off paying you 1/10 of 1% for your money. Yeah, but I know if I go back there, they're gonna still give me back $100. Even $100 only buys $80 what it bought when I put it in there. So we don't get that concept. But we're in the process, well, Builders Worldwide are turning that ship around where people start to get it. And you're here now, you got first move advantage. When the masses start to get this thing, it could be 30 days from now, we go viral, as Malcolm Gladwell said, we get that tipping point 30 days from now, or 6 months from now, or a year from now. But with this tipping point, it's going to blow your mind. So dream big. Give yourself time to succeed. Grow. Consistently read. Read the books we recommend. Encourage other people around you. And talk to everybody at 98.6 and breathing. And the sky's the limit. Ahoo.
Thank you, Dr. Best. Thank you to each and every one of you who shared earlier this morning. Family, we need to log off and log right back on. We'll see everyone right back on this platform in less than 30 seconds. Thank you.
Oh, the little fire on there. Say, fire your bowl. Hey, that's right.